Carr. Again, it's Cooper twisted down. No, he's not down yet. Moves the pile, looking and fighting for the goal line. I tell you, it's close, and it's ruled a touchdown from the far side. What an effort by Amari Cooper.
I think we're going to want...
He's made his presence felt on this first drive as he keeps the drive going. Mariota keeps it, and he's going in untouched. They hurry up to the line at the 19. Seal the pocket, go to the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. Seth Roberts. He has beaten Tennessee before. His first catch of this game goes for a touchdown. There's so many different looks. And now with pressure, Brady to the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown. Rex Burkhead. Brady with pressure from behind, gets rid of it. Gronkowski left alone. Breaks off the tackle, and he's in for the touchdown.
Can you believe that?
Well, the backup tight end, 3rd and 7. And here's Brady. Lobbing it again with a flag out. Hogan has the touchdown reception. Will it hold up?
Fade inside to 16.
Here's the pass to the end zone, and it is 16. It's Coleman for the touchdown.
So,
Gillislee is the tailback. And he gets the football, and he powers across for a touchdown.
I think it's Brady.
And now to the goal line, stretching out. Brilliantly done by Fleener for the touchdown. He's got a touch for the second straight week. It's 3rd and 8 from the 10 as Dalton goes end zone, and it is held on for the catch and the touchdown by Green. Uh-oh. Rodgers has it, flings it, wide open, touchdown, Green Bay. Lance Kendricks.
Bernard and see who's covering him. They know it's man coverage.
2nd and goal. It goes to Bernard. It's wide open. Gio Bernard can walk in, hop across for the touchdown.
Bill.
Picked. That's William Jackson. No one near him, taking it the distance for the touchdown.
Game of blitz a lot of guys.
From the 1 on 3rd down. Rodgers gonna take it. Nope, throws it. Touchdown, Jordy Nelson. Nelson at the top, Adams at the bottom. 1st and goal from the 3. Rodgers rolling to the end zone, and it is touchdown. Jordy Nelson.
The out route.
The toss, Adams busts across for the touchdown. 3rd and goal. Empty backfield, end zone open. Touchdown, Randall Cobb.
Hooks him off.
They come in with the fullback and tailback. 1st and goal at the 2. Aaron Jones. He's in for the touchdown. Running right behind Jari Evans.
Coming after him with everybody.
That's Wheaton at the bottom. He's looking that way. He's going to him, and he's got it. That's actually Kendall Wright who came around and got that ball.
Guy before.
Rodgers complete. Touchdown, Green Bay, with Jordy Nelson.
Ball.
Top-notch crew on Thursday Night Football. Rodgers wide open, and it's Nelson again for the touchdown.
You saw that one clear as day. He wants you to run this ball right to the left.
Where they're going to. It's Howard. Goes low, drives the pile, and he's across for the touchdown. This is a kid that was banged up earlier on this drive that started 30 minutes ago. And McGill, both inactive, sees Emerson go to the sideline. Here's a first down play. And trying to take advantage of it. What a catch! Oh, he catches it, spears it with one hand, and Derby finds the end zone. Oh, and he's receiver at the bottom 16. Here's Carr looking for a long ball, and that is Holton. He's got the catch, and he's got the touchdown. Snuck him in for the first time, and they go to him. The distance, 64 yards to complete a 99-yard drive. As they go at him. That they do. Over the top, and waiting for the signal. Touchdown. It is a touchdown for Doug Martin. Amendola at the top in motion. Second and goal to the end zone, and right on the goal line, it is caught by Hogan for the touchdown. Again. To the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown. And there he is, the red zone specialist, Cameron Brate. Is now 8th consecutive pass.
Continuing his streak for the last 2 weeks.
Keeps the football, takes off to the end zone for the touchdown. On this Eagles offense, it spreads it out now on 3rd and goal. Wentz across the middle, and it's Ertz for the touchdown. Mayo is the middle linebacker as Kuechly is not in the game. Ball's tipped up in the air. Alongside Wentz. On 2nd and 10. To the end zone, and it's pulled down for the touchdown, the second of the night for Ertz. Low snap. Wentz fields it. Hits his target. Taken off is Aguilar. Look at that burst for the touchdown.
Good chance that Cam runs this ball right here.
He's going to throw it to McCaffrey for the touchdown. At the 3. It's Bell. Up the middle. And takes several Chiefs with them for the touchdown. Oh, and that drew a flag. That celebration. 2nd and 10. Down the field. He's got Thomas. Slips out of a tackle on the Chiefs. Touchdown. Set 2. Oh, and it's caught! No way! Brown inside the 20, and he's in for the touchdown off the ricochet. Sorensen and Gaines. They've got Patterson in the game. The Raiders do. He's going to toss it back to Carr, but he's looking long, and it is caught by Cooper for the touchdown on the flea flicker. They've seen the opponents attempt 18 field goals, most in the league, as they've been able to buckle down in this part of the field, but not this time. That's Kelsey reaching up into the air and pulling down the touchdown.
Oh, he's a matchup nightmare all over the field, and just a miscommunication.
The middle and open. Look at him go. It's Cooper again. 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. Touchdown Raiders. 2nd and 8. And another deep ball. To Hill. He hauls it in. And there you go. 3 plays to cover the 99 yards. The last one for 64.
You saw the speed there. He is electric.
2nd and goal. They run it. And it's Washington who takes it across. Here we go, 3rd and 12. Got to get to the 49 for a first. They protect him. Smith unloads and it's caught off the deflection by Wilson for the touchdown. Last week they gave up one just like that to Antonio Brown, and now they get one to go their way.
Anybody on this play? He's one-on-one up top right here.
One more time to decide it. Carr on the run. Throws! Catch for the touchdown! Crabtree!
Get him off the field, Jim. If you get a penalty right here, the extra point goes back way far.
To the end zone, and it is caught by Brown for the touchdown. 3rd and goal. Rushing 3. Dalton has his touchdown. That's LaFell across the middle of the field in the end zone. And Cincinnati is able to march
on what
system.
Training camp is huge.
First down. 7-step drop. Down the middle. Open. Wide open is Juju Smith-Schuster for the touchdown. Little game of hide and seek. Count to 10 and come find me.
That's fantastic.
I got to give this one major style points. From the 1. Dalton going up top. Open for the touchdown. It's Tyler Kroft. What a call.
A lot of this is him.
Javaris Allen comes in. Empty backfield, both 3rd and 4. Deep ball time with a flag out. And it's caught! And it's a touchdown for Jeremy Maclin.
More, don't you?
So they got everybody in tight. And they're going to roll out play action in zone. And it's caught for the touchdown. Right you are, Tony. It's Watson with the reception. Mallett with the touchdown pass. Second time in Raven territory. That's knocked down there. It's intercepted by Mosley.
He's going to score, Jim.
Well, Moore's going to try to get him. Moore trying to get the angle on him. And he's in. Touchdown. C.J. Mosley.
Watch it. He
can go. Allen, the running back. Low snap. Drops the football. It's in the end zone. And it's recovered by a Raven for a touchdown. That is Chris Moore. Here comes the blitz. Pass away and it's picked. Look out. Here they go. Jimmy Smith weaves it to the end zone. A second pick 6.
And have a good scheme in the red zone. Give John Morton, coach, credit.
So, from the pocket, now flushed out. McCown, he can take off. He's got the first, and he's got the touch. Active with a foot injury suffered in the Atlanta game. Start the second quarter, 2nd and 9. Taylor. And that is a drop. 9 years in the league with the Broncos. Here's a 3rd and 9. Time for Taylor to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Zay Jones has his first NFL touchdown.
I mean, this is a fantastic route. This is the best route I've seen Zay Jones run, maybe of the year. Yeah, he's definitely helped him. He looks good.
2nd and 15. We just mentioned it. Anderson, did he hold on? Yes! Touchdown, Jets. Run by Powell. And it's 1st and goal right at the 10. Here's Forte. Forte leans across, and it's a touchdown. Tonight they've given it away 3 times. More. As Forte is able to stand up and take it home and find the end zone for the second.
Someday, you know, you're going to hear about it a little bit the rest of the week. Quarterback's confidence as he takes it down.
To the end zone and a diving catch for the touchdown. That's Deontay Thompson.
He holds him right at the end.
Again, he keeps it. This time, second effort. He's across for the touchdown, but another flag, of course.
Keep moving.
Hardy with 3 catches for 43, setting up the Cowboys. First and goal. Over the top they go, and it's caught by Beasley. Touchdown, Dallas. Dak backpedals to the 18. Now got tripped up, still takes off, and he's got an open lane to the end zone. 7 Cowboys from the 10-yard line back, from between the 10 and the end zone.
Alex needs to watch.
There it is to Hill. The whole brigade around him. Hill gets around Standard. Look at Hill go! Impossible! Touchdown, Kansas City! How did they do that?
Oh my gosh! I've never seen that in my entire time in football, and I promise you, Jason Garrett hasn't either.
Harris is dangerous in the red zone. Smith rolls out and finds Kelsey for the touchdown.
They're in goal line personnel.
It's Elliott in for the touchdown.
Following
from the 7. Rolling out to Beasley. Beasley for the pylon. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That's incredible.
2nd and 6. As Brady looks to throw. Pump fake goes the other way. And it's caught by Lewis. It makes a wiggle and then dives for the end zone touchdown. Oh. Here's the 3rd and goal play. Brady steps up. Back in the end zone to Amendola for the touchdown.
Who you're going to stop when each play.
And it could be a different running back, by the way, every week, too, so you never know. And here they're going to go long again. Open is Cooks! Cooks! No one near him! Touchdown, New England! He's got his man. Cooper reaches for the pylon. Touchdown, Raiders! Sliding over as Eckler comes over in the area too. 3rd and goal. Rivers looks that way, looks for another option, and finds it for the touchdown to Hunter Henry. When his top target has 8 grabs for 98. Here's a first down throw. First down throw, and it's caught, plucked out of the air by Tyrell Williams.
To the left, to throw a fade up top to Dez.
There's the handoff, straight ahead, and across for the touchdown.
Over here to the left, line.
Eckler's been big in the passing game the last few weeks. Looking the other way, though, the pass. Back to Allen, and no Cowboys able to stand up as Allen weaves past them all for the touchdown. What an effort by Keenan Allen.
Inside these two guys, might be the last time they play against each other.
Inside 8 minutes. Prescott on the run, flips it, and he's picked. Prescott trying to cut off the angle for King. King's got a blocker in front, Ingram, and he's going to take it the distance. Desmond King, 90 yards on the pick 6.
To win the game. Every coach watches a game plan, loves the play, we're stealing it, we're using it against you. Happens every week in the league.
It was 2 big Ingram runs for the Saints that set them up for the winning field goal. Here's Goff to the end zone for the touchdown to Watkins. Sammy Watkins caught a 20.
The same runs, so you never get a beat on it as a defensive coordinator. You never know what to call based on personnel.
Kamara, look at Kamara go. Look at Kamara past the 50 and racing down the sideline. They can't get him. He breaks it for the touchdown. 74 yards, the longest play of the rookie's career.
They have a little bit of Saints. We already talked about the other stuff they got, and it's hard to game plan defensively against these guys. It's play action, screen, bootleg, and then they run the ball right at you with Gurley.
Got a 2nd and goal, right at the 7. Halt. kinds of time. Now guns it. And it's caught for the touchdown by Reynolds, the rookie out of Texas A&M. They had to have somebody step up on the outside with no Robert Woods. And Reynolds, who only had one catch coming in,
has the flat. He keeps going there and keeps going there, and they put a guy high and low. Offside.
Yeah. That'd be a free play here for Breeze. Kamara, touchdown. Can even slow down to a jog to take it across.
Well, here we go.
Offside. Defense. Number 50. Penalties decline. Touchdown.
75 yards and 4. And second and a foot. Second and a goal to go from a foot away. Dublin, the lead back. Burkhead, the tailback, gets it again. Burkhead takes it across for the touchdown.
Patriots come right out of halftime with a big drive. Come out with a couple of new plays to get a couple of explosive. Yeah, he was sure.
They moved the chains, gave him the first down, so Burkhead then on the next play takes it for another big gain.
How smart was Tom to get up on the ball and snap it instantly?
Yeah, that confusion cost his defense. Burkhead takes off, and he fights for it. They give him the touchdown, his second of the quarter. I'm not sure that deep. 3rd and 1. And they run it straight ahead. Oh, breaking it. No one in the secondary. It's going the distance. Jonathan Stewart. 60 yards.
That's exactly what Carolina needed to do. Run the rock today. Make Minnesota.
A lot of ways finishing off red zone possessions. See what they can do here. 2nd and 10. Jarius Wright has come onto the field as an extra receiver. Keenum down the middle he goes, and in the end zone it is caught by Rudolph for the touchdown. 18 yards. Keenum to Kyle Rudolph. He was in on the 60-yard touchdown run. 3rd and goal. It's Stewart. Stacked up, driving, and he takes the Vikings with him. Across for the touchdown.
Well, we got big boy football today so far. Same coverage again, 3rd down. Outside leverage man-to-man.
Got to get to the 11 for a first. Newton's got time, now he's breaking down on him. Backpedals to get away from it. Off his back foot, he finds the man wide open. Funches for the touchdown. Just when it looked like there was nothing there, Newton saw that there actually was. Who got dinged in this half.
Carolina playing soft again, cover 2.
Down the middle, caught Thielen. Thielen breaks the tackle inside the 20. Adams is the only guy. No, Thielen takes it for the touchdown.
Wow! They're playing soft, they're playing cover 2. And he throws it right down the seam. Thielen, what a throw by Keenum, and Carolina can't let that happen. You got to carry the vertical. Do it here. You don't have to run it for time or any of those purposes.
All of Carolina's touchdowns today have come on 3rd down. Here they are, 3rd and goal. Stewart! The ball came out. The ball came up. They rule it a touchdown on the far side. They say he broke the plane. And there's Mike Zimmer right on the goal line with a bird's eye view saying, what's that all about? Ruling on the field was touchdown.
I know. I think he broke the zone. Hasn't worked. We're going to find out today.
Second and goal. Burkhead has another touchdown. This has been something that's a regular happening for Burkhead here in the last few weeks. And the Patriots look easy on the way to the end zone. 77 yards in 6 plays.
That's how you run those shallow crosses against New England. These guys want to hit you 3 or 4 yards deep. Run them at 1 yard. You get by everybody, you create big plays in the man coverage.
He picked up a couple of third downs on this drive. And now from the 18, new set of downs. Roethlisberger completes it. That's Rodgers. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. There is a flag at the 11-yard line.
Well, you got guys blocking. It's a running play that Ben decided to keep. This could be blocking. It could be a lineman downfield. And they could also just pick it up.
There is no foul for an ineligible downfield. The rule stands. Touchdown.
Eli Rodgers with his first touchdown of the season. Rams now 34-0, I'm hearing. Third and goal. Hayward Bay flanking Roethlisberger. Now he moves him out for 5 wide. What will they do? Third and goal. He lobs it over the top, and it is reeled in. What a catch by Bryant for the touchdown. Third and goal. Brady, last moment, throws it for the touchdown to Cooks. Looked like Tom thought about going ahead and trying to run it across it at the last moment. He fired it in there for Cooks.
Yeah, he thought about it, and then he remembered he was 40.
That's right.
And he decided.
Second and goal at the 3.
Getting chippy out here. They know the game's getting tight and in balance here.
It's Bell. He cuts back, and he's in for the touchdown. Le'Veon Bell for the Steelers. Running behind DeCastro. Steelers have 1 left. There's Lewis, and he's in for the touchdown. With 56 seconds to go, the Patriots have taken the lead.
I think they're going to go for 2. They should go for 2 here. They sent out the kicking team. Send them back. Yep, they're going back.
Gotta go for 2.
Yep. Well-coached football team, this Buffalo Bills there.
37. Pass. Intercepted. Jumping the route was Poyer, and Poyer's got a pick 6.
There it is, Buffalo. You might be looking at yourselves coming into New England. Maybe the playoffs this year. This is a different Bills team, well coached. The disguise by Poyer and this staff fools Brady. Thinks it's cover 2. And Tom, 12 yards, a lot of time on it.
Inside the 20 with a new set of downs. Here's Brady. Pass. What a catch! Gronkowski, touchdown.
The coverages that Buffalo wants to play, that's why we had just talked about majoring the rest of the day. New England in this. Sean McDermott talking right there to Elston saying, you got to stay on top. You have everyone in there to stop the run. You had a bunch of little guys, you can't get beat deep.
Gillislee, the tailback. And the ball carrier, and he's across for the touchdown. Goes as a sack for Hughes, the second for the Bills today. 3rd and 11. They go screen. Lewis got a lane, got a touchdown.
You know, you got to come up with your Tiger line if he's
Tiger's got a birthday this week.
Hey, Tiger's going to make a run.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, Tiger Woods is back.
2nd and goal. Okay. And they hand it off to Lewis again. He's not going to be stopped. Touchdown, Dion Lewis. This final score to the left. Cooks wide to the right. 1st and goal. It's Lewis going outside, and he is close. They say touchdown. Marcus May tried to keep him short.
They're going to stop your best player. They're going to try to take away your best player on both sides. So
2nd and goal from the 5. Brady looking in the end zone. Now gets rid of it for the touchdown to Cooks. At the 5, Lewis returns to the backfield. Fake to Lewis, rolling out, now they give it to him. Lewis in for the 2nd time in this game. They had 2 touchdowns last week against Buffalo, 2 more in the first half today.
when you got 11 defenders right there, you can do anything here, although I'd still give it to my guy.
Here we go, 4th and goal. Bortles stumbled for a moment. Up top, he's got his man for the touchdown. Koyak with the catch.
It was good defense, and it was a great throw. I got to make sure he caught this, though. That ball looked like it may have moved in his hand as we go back and look as he came down. But big-time throw by Bortles and drive. Can out-physical it for a lot. Now, Brady will overcome it, but it ain't a cakewalk.
2nd and 6. From the 15. Mariota going to the end zone. A one-handed catch by Davis, who did not score a touchdown all regular season. And the rookie, though, finds one here in Foxborough.
Oh, my goodness, this crowd is stunned right now. Tennessee has just come into New England and thrown the opening touchdown of the game. Mariota coming off that hot finish last week. Let's an empty set. Brady will pretend to go through a cadence. Motion someone in, see if it's man or zone.
Fine, a little shuffle pass to White, and he dives across for the touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown pass. White breaks outside. James White with his 2nd touchdown of the quarter. They ran right in the game so far. Tennessee has not registered a sack. So now the 16th play of the drive, 3rd and goal. Back to the end zone. It is caught by Hogan for the touchdown.
Robert Kraft is excited. He put this whole thing together.
White is back in the game. He's split wide to the right, already with 2 touchdowns on the night.
Brady knows the coverage. Hey, look at that. It's a linebacker, man-to-man.
Fakes it to him. Rolls out, looking at Amendola, and it's incomplete.
Could have been zone. They would have ran a different play.
Here's 2nd and goal.
Same thing. You just, what's the play? Boom.
He's got Bolton, the running back, with the handle. Untouched. Untouched for the touchdown. Brandon Bolden. Devlin was the fullback as they lined up in the eye here, Tone. And this is a typical Patriot player here
who was in the game.
Now you're supposed to know that. New England, Philadelphia.
Ooh, I'm going to say It was a wide receiver.
Yes, it was. Deion Branch. Second and goal. Here's the pass to the end zone. And it is caught. Gronkowski. This is the 10th time that
Time flies.
Fourth down, and they're bringing it. Got it away to the end zone, and it is caught. That's a touchdown. Davis gets his second on the night. 11-yard throw this year.
Oh. And how about the easy throw for Bortles?
No question.
Great plan coming into this game. Nathaniel Hackett, give him credit.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
exactly what you have to do to get him into the game.
Picked up 24. They've got a first and goal. Still with Bortles. Bortles lofts it, and it's caught by Mercedes Lewis. The longest tenured Jaguar, Mercedes Lewis, scores from 4 yards out. Everyone in the building thought it was going to be a handoff to Fournette.
Teams down here, I'd do a little play action. Make them think like some run's coming and do something different right here.
In the postseason this year, Jacksonville, 7 out of 7 touchdown conversions in the red zone, including today. They hand it off. Fournette. He's driving, and he's in for the touchdown. Wow. Wow. Take that, they say.
Right up the middle in the gut, into the reduced front, bare front we call it. Right at the teeth of the defense. You're not supposed to do that versus that look. Now, New England likes to get up and hand this ball off right to the right really quickly.
Going left, White. In for the touchdown.
Gronk package before he left, and that's out. Now you got to watch the running back coming up and going down over here. Guys going across the field this way.
Good protection. Amendola for the touchdown.
Out of the game.
And this is a team going the whole second half with Gronkowski ruled out with a concussion. White, the running back. Brady under center. Second and goal. Fake it to White. Looking around. Has time. Throws it. Did he get the feet down? What an effort. Touchdown, Amendola. Tom Brady does it again. How about Amendola?
With a